Hey party people, Panda Brady here, once again with more Steins Gate. My voice may sound a little odd today. I am under the weather, so yeah, this week's episodes may sound a little odd as well. Last time, we hacked into CERN. So let's find out what's going on now. I don't know if Daru is questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again. Well, they probably wouldn't use time machine. It'd probably be like temporal displacement device or something like that. It's possible. Exactly. They form the black hole, they rotate it, causes time travel. Daru opens a PDF attachment. Top secret ops? What? That's not surprising. Maybe they're working for a government organization. Yeah, Men in Black are gonna break down your door any second now. Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software. Error, human is dead, mismatch. Oops. Let's see here. To Jellyman's report number 14 of the attached paper for... Jellyman! So they accidentally made a gel person. Now, mini black hole 生成ミッションはすでに確立しているため報告は省く。第一に Stop! All of a sudden, Tider's prediction became a reality. LHC を使ったミニブラックホール生成に成功した。公式には実験はまだ成功してないって発表されてるのにな。Alternate world lines. This is what Tider was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say." そもそも実験の目的は新しい素粒子反応を起こすことであって、ミニブラックホール生成じゃないし。Daru doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor. だが実際にはすでにミニブラックホールは生成されている。みたいだな。The thing about mini black holes is that it would need to absorb so much mass and energy before it would collapse in on itself and stop the effect. That's why the whole, they're going to destroy the world with a black hole thing, it doesn't quite work. I mean, yeah, it could end up growing, but once it gets so much, it collapses in on its own weight. So. Or at least that's what I've read. 実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ詳細は別紙ゼリーマンズレポートナンバー14を参照リフターの調整および各局所は適合地点をオンラインとして確定できない限り実験は停止するべきと提案するどういう意味だヒューマンイズデッドって人が死んだって意味じゃねSomebody died? Seriously? I groan. This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. And what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not! After all, I am the insane mad scientist Ho-Oing Kyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva, both in-game and in reality, in an attempt to keep whatever composure I can. I scold myself for being so faint of heart.
ゼリーマンズレポートというのはなんだ?
It's probably somebody got turned into a gel man. Daru starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue.
ジャックさんのメールには見当たらないな。誰かもっと偉い人かサーバー管理者のパスを手に入れないと。
ではそれは後回しだ。
Oops. Then we'll save that for the next time. We'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines. After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division Chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines.
加速器技術委員会とか LHC 計画責任者とかって単語が出てきたから、その辺の ID を見当をつけて探すかな。そっちか。
ジャックさんの ID では調べられないのか。
Daru shakes his head.
では、今日のところはこれまでか。
What's that, guys? Okay, never mind.
ちなみにさ、今見てたのがセルンの一番でかいサーバーなんだけど、実はもう一個妙な。
妙なというと
I keep skipping by accident.
バグ？
いや、バグっつうか、一応プログラムのコードらしきものは出てくるんだけど、もう意味不すぎてむちゃくちゃっつうか、全くもって解読不能です。本当にありがとうございましたっつうか。
Aha! The code was gibberish, but it's not if you plug in an IBM 5100.
暗号化されている可能性は。
あれは暗号には見えないのだぜ。そもそもプログラムとして成立してないんだよね。ただそんな誰にも見られないようなデータベースがなんで置いてあるのかは気になる。
気になる。
ちょっと解析してみるわ。
I do this with a lot of video games and movies. It's like, oh, I figured out the plot way beforehand, or I figured out who the bad guy is, who this character is, etc. Daru tries every trick in the book to crack that mystery database. But after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
全然わからん。こんなん絶対プログラムじゃねえよ、ボケ。死ねカスがウェッキー。
Oh, great, he snapped.
もうやめた方がいいよ。
Mayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Daru with a worried look on her face.
頭もよく回らんし、もう無理。
This is bad. Daru's breaking down. Just let him take a nap, okay? Maybe I'm pushing him too far. You think? He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. Yeah.
ご苦労だった。もう休め、誰？
そうするわ。
Good thing it's the summer break.
もしこれがバグじゃなくてガチでプログラムだとしても、作ったやつにしかわからんよ。こんなん見たことないし。
Program unlike anything he's ever seen, huh? Oh, more mail. John Titor replied. At that moment, music bursts from my pocket. If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about, particularly concerning the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it is possible I may go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. First, the John Titor who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me. But that would cause in a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago you existed on a different world line than the one we're on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line. Unless you too are a time traveler, that is. Do you have any idea what the cause could be? I was too close to the machine whenever it landed, and in this world line it crashed. I gulp. A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. There's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines.
そうか。今点が線でつながろうとしているぞ。
They figure it out.
何の話？
Mayuri looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind.
状態だ。線。タイムマシン。
These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance.
だがもしかするとそのプログラムの正体判明するかもしれんぞ。
え、マジでどうやって？
We get the IBM 5100. I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Titor. A mysterious database inside Saren. A program unlike anything Super Hackadaru has ever seen. Its true form is...
俺のひらめきが正しければジョン・タイターが知っている。
はあ？それはないわ。
なんとでも優雅に答えはすぐに出る。
We wait for Titor's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity to me. It's here! That's written in a proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. I quickly open the mail. Its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body. Just as I expected.
やはりな。
Or suspected.
やはりって？
だるよ。俺の予想は正しかった。判明したぞ。そのプログラムの正体が。
IBM5100。
That looks freaking old. That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That looks like what was the game system? The Amiga? I think, let me check. Yeah, it looks like the Amiga. That function was first brought to light by John Titor, who appeared in 2000. A while after Titor posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday.
独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、驚愕だと思わない？
Do you figure it out? Because I still think that she is tighter.
今や IBM5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
What an incredible coincidence! A prime example of synchronicity at work. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings. By the way, I found out that I have missed a whole bunch of stuff. This was just before I started recording. So whenever stuff like that comes up, you're like, oh, okay, le petit mort, a condition of mental and physical release unique to a male physiology, characterized by a feeling of supreme calm and composure. Entering this state is almost like becoming an empty shell, also known as hyper sage time or saint time. So yeah, you can go through a whole bunch of different stuff in this, and I did not know about it. So yeah, oops.
いいな、断じていいなだ。我らにとってこの発見はまさに必然。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択だということだ。
Of course it was.
つまりセルンは IBN5100 を使ってこのデータベースを構築したって？互換性のないマシンを使って？なんでそんな？
ならば聞くが、外部からのクラッキングに対する最高のセキュリティ方法は何だ？
Exactly. By having a device that is not that is not compatible with everything else, nobody can crack that without having an older device. Oops. I accidentally pulled up my phone. Huh. Yep, you can do that too. Doru quickly catches on to the intent of my question.
IBN5100 でしか解読できないなら、それは疑似的なスタンドアローンってわけか。
Exactly.
ゆえにそこに眠るのはセルンにとって最重要の機密だということだ。
つか、オカリンはなんでその隠された機能のこと知ってるん？
Because back in 2000, John Titor came to 2000 and told us that was an alternate world line. Apparently, I was in that world line, and when the satellite crashed, I accidentally time traveled to this world line. Oops.
俺の頭の中に眠る膨大なインデックスに記述されていると言っておこう。
Titor said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth.
パクリ設定オツ。
Very original. I ignore Daru's retort.
マユリ、大事な話があるから集まれ。
ここからでも
A symbol. Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa.
聞こえるとか聞こえないとかの問題ではないのだ。これは我ら未来ガジェット研究所にとって、いや人類の未来にとって運命だからもっとこう秘密めいた感じというか企んでいる感じを出したい。
It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mayuri's fault.
マユシーはバルダ組には参加しません。
Good for you, Mayuri. Glad to see that you are so upstanding. Well, I can't have everything my way.
二人とも聞け。これより未来ガジェット研究所は緊急極秘作戦を発動させる。これは世界を影から操る巨大な闇との戦いの第一歩となるだろう。敵はセル、世界的な研究機関でありながら邪悪な研究に見られた連中である。
It's really not that evil unless it's used for evil intentions, such as, oh, let's go back and rig an election, or something like that.
オカリン声でけえ。徹夜明けにはきついっす。
Crap, I guess I am being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. If Suzuha is down below, I'm sure she can hear everything. So I turn it down a notch.
世界にまたサイエンティストは二人いらん。奴らに先んじられる前に 我らが出し抜いてやるのだ。
奴らって
Exactly.
は奴らだ。
You know them.
マヨシーは全然わかんないよ。
You know, they say, who's they? You know, they.
つまりこの秋葉のどこかにあるという幻のレトロ PC IBN5100 を手に入れる。
I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes, and Mayuri returns to her needlework. Damn it, is there anything you guys react to? You've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited?
僕探すのはパス。マジで寝させてよ。それとセルンの中をもっと探りたい件について。
そう。まあそれができるのはダルだけなんだから、そっちは任せる。では IBN5100 の捜索は俺とマユリで。
And what about your newest member?
無理だよ。
Mayuri makes an apologetic face.
巣作りもあるし、バイトもあるもん。
So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time.
いいだろう。この件は俺が何とかする。そうと決まった以上、俺のやり方に口出しは無用だ。分かったな。
また何か悪いことしようとしてる？
Not yet. I mean, he's just looking for an ancient computer. Well, ancient. It's 25 years old or something like that.
じゃね。
Exactly. Thank you, Daru. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. I step out onto the street. Immediately, a bicycle skids to a stop in front of me. Hi, Suzuha. How are you?
はーい、岡部倫太郎。
Suzuha gets off her bicycle and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask you, are you an American or something? But I'm distracted by her shiny bicycle. It's the same bicycle that was in front of the Brown Tube workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her. I wonder how much that set her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive.
なかなかのテクだ。
自転車ってほんと楽しいよね。私、自転車乗るのってこの町に来てからが初めてでさ。
Really?
初めて自転車に？
そう、バイクはよく乗ってたんだけどね。
Oh, well. Isn't that backwards? Weird girl. And what's with the flashy braking back there? I think it'd be pretty dangerous if she did that all through the town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You see the pattern all the time. If you're going to go full speed, at least wear a helmet.
今からバイトか。
うん、さあ。
The Brawn Tube workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until around 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when. It seems to change with Mr. Brown's mood.
ちょうどよかった。お前に話がある。
これから開店準備しなきゃいけないんだよね。
このオンボロブラウン管に何を準備することがある？
ないね、全く。店の前をチャラチャラって掃き掃除するぐらい。中は掃除しようとすると店長が怒るし、これが完璧な配置なんだよって。
So he's paying her not to clean, or paying her to not clean. Something's wrong with that guy.
なるほど。話をさせても
でもな、眠いしな。
In other words, she doesn't feel like talking. I glare at her. You know what it's gonna turn out? It's gonna turn out the IBM 5100 is there in the Brown Tube workshop somewhere.
らう。あまり。俺を怒らせない方がいい。
And you'd be unwise to make an enemy of her.
今すぐじゃないとダメな感じ？
My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. But I still maintain my stern expression and nod. Well, there's the
じゃあ
bicycle.
どうぞ。
Suzuha shrugs her shoulders as she locks her bicycle, then she turns to me.
ただし手短に頼むよ。
IDL5100 はどこに
不明
不明何
不明
Oh.
昨日のお前の口ぶりは知っているように見
知ってるのは私の知り合いだってば。
No, I know someone who knows, but I don't know.
える。その知り合いのところへ案内してもらおう。嫌だとは言わせん。拒否。
無理。
She can't. Because they're in the future. Come on, I even said I'd show you a living hell.
会いたくても会えないからさ。
Oh.
どういう意味だ。まさか想像上の存在か。
You're the one with imaginary friends.
何年も前に。
Oh.
すまなかった。
Oh.
いいのいいの。まあそんなわけで私の持ってる情報そんなに大したことないわけ。むしろ私の方が教えてもらいたいぐらいだよ。
Oh, she's still talking. Okay. Suzuha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you'd think I'm the one who's supposed to cheer her up. Just then, Mr. Brown opens the door and makes his appearance.
おいバイト、まだ3日目なのに遅刻してんじゃねえ。
Technically, she's not late. It's my fault, sir.
ああ店長ごめん、ちょっと朝から立て込んでてさ。
Doth thou desire chaos, nya? Thank you, Ferris. You lightened up the mood. Sorry, but... Oh, right. She just said that.
真面目にやらねえならいつでもクビにするからな。岡部もうちのバイトに手つけようとしてんじゃねえぞ。
浴場しているのはあなたではないのか、ミスター・ブラウン。
Dude, he can raise your rent, you know.
もしナイがいる前でそういうこと言ってみろ。マジで殺すからな。父親としての保険に関わる。そもそもそんなしょんべんくせえガキに浴場なんかするかよ。
何を店長今の取り消して。
Suzuha's actually mad now.
なんだよ怒ったのか。
You mad, bro?
私はガキじゃない一人前の戦士だよ。
お前何言ってんだ。
Suzuha's burning passion has the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take Suzuha's hand and grasp it firmly. Firmly grasp
いい
it.
目をしているな、バイト戦士。現代人にはない野獣さながらのギラギラした輝きがある。
Part-time senshi. Okay.
その目を忘れるな。そうすればお前は必ずやバイト戦士から真の戦士へとクラスチェンジできるだろう。
っていうか私はもう戦士なんだってば。
セル
Oops. Wrong one.
ラグナロックの暁には共に戦おうではないか。
Oh, dude. Dude, you are so far in the clouds right
ラ
now.
グナロック
Suzuha looks confused. Yes, it's the Norse concept of the end of the world.
何それ。
セル最終決戦。
It's not the final battle against Saren.
そんなの起きる予定があるの？あるならぜひ参加するけど聞いたことないな。
当たり前だ。今初めて明かしたんだけど、ラグナロックは俺が起こす。世界を作り変えるためにだ。
So, does that make you Loki? And you kill Balder?
おお、岡部倫太郎ってば勇ましいじゃん。どうせ失敗するだろうけどその心意気は好きだよ。
Oh, she's telling it like it is.
私の仲間も君ぐらい気概があればよかったんだけどな。
Apparently, Suzuha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. She can, but it'll be a few years. That way I can form my personal army. The Phoenix Crusaders! Oh my goodness. I feel like a Sentai theme should come on all of a sudden. Like, Jetto, Jetto, Jetto Man. Wait a sec. Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Ho'oin Gyoma into this girl.
なんでうちの店の周りには変なやつばっか集まってくんだよ。たく。
Yeah,
バイト。
can't
さ
argue.
っさと店に入れ。
じゃあね岡部倫太郎
Okay, later Suzuha, and that's all the time I've got for this episode, so remember, if you liked, go ahead and like and share if you enjoyed, subscribe to give part of the Panda Party, because there ain't no party like a Panda Party, because Panda Party don't stop, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.